A lot has happened in the markets today. I haven't had actually time to catch up with all of the forecasts that we've been making, but I do want to talk a little bit about one of them today. This is a later forecast. We made some earlier ones, and we weren't honestly expecting this to happen, but we did give out the indication. And that basically was that the market, after going up today, and we had forecast, even though we don't have the chart yet, we had forecast that they would be moving up to 46, I think it was 41, and then also 50 to 51, or 45, 44 to 45, and then they would hit 50 to 51, and then potentially even higher. But we knew that there was some resistance in completing the 50 to 51. They got up to 50.75. We were not expecting this break, but we did give out, hey, if they break 46.26, a confirmed break at 46.26, they will decline to 46.12 to 46.10, and even 20. I'm sorry, it should have said 46, not 26, but 4600 and 45.96. They broke this. They did the 46.12.10. They did the 4600, and they did the 96. Now they're pushing on it even further. So this is probably going to end up being a gap closing. And again, this was not something that we were expecting, but we did want to give the indication out in case the market actually did break that level, which we were not expecting. And so sometimes it's really helpful to have that information, and you can say, hey, there's no way they're going to do this, but if they do it, it's a good thing to know. And we told everybody in the meetings or in the rooms that today, if they did break this, or excuse me, when they did break it, actually later when we were in our futures meeting, when they broke it, we said, listen, there's going to be a premium because this is a surprise. They're going to add some to whatever the numbers that we give are. They're going to go lower than what we're saying because it's a surprise. And generally, the way I think of surprise is that if we're surprised, then probably most people are surprised, not because we lead anything in surprise, but just that, people are all pretty much the same. And if we're surprised, most people would be surprised. Not that everybody has the insights that we have in terms of the day-to-day market movements. Everybody's at their own skill level, right? And we don't claim that we're the very, very best, even though, for the record, I haven't seen any better. But having said that, I'm a real believer in the faster gun theory. So there is a faster gun somewhere out there, but we do make very, very concerted efforts to stay and continue to improve what it is that we're doing. Now, for the market to be where it is now, let's just take a look at this. This is not a good thing. This is today's session. If we close today poorly, which would probably be like closing below 45.77 or something, that wouldn't be a constructive piece for this market. So it's not triple terrible here because this is all part of the forecast and even beyond it. But I do want to say that there is some possibility that a much larger force is in play on the downside here. We're not ready to say that yet, but we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see how they work through this because we are very close to the session lows here.